for training of people. We invest money on people training and development. What else? We set aside annual budget. So every member of the organization ay dapat at least maka-attend ng isang program per year. At least one program. Either internal or external. Get employees involved in their development. So we have what we call the encouraging them to, search for training programs that they think would help them execute fully well the expectation. They have to come up also with their individual development plan. But later, maybe my OD manager will be able to help us with that. This is our Center for Leadership and Learning. Kung titignan mo, akala mo private, another company siya, di ba? But it's not. This is actually our training center. So we call it Center for Leadership and Learning. Who do we train? So we have staff development, we have RSDP. RSDP stands for Restaurant Staff Development Program. Ang lahat ng staff namin, kasi we wanted to promote people from within. We have a career pathing, by the way. In fact, I myself started in SHAKEY'S as a crew. Way back. Way back lang. Ay, masabi ng year, no? I started in SHAKEY'S as a delivery rider. But I was, siguro magaling na talaga ako. Na mag-react, okay? Kaya na-promote ako. And then, I became also a restaurant manager. Before I went back, and of course I left them. I went back to be the head of the training department, and now I head the HR and admin. We have the SEALs program. Yung SEALs, actually SEALs stand for Service Enhancement and Leadership Support. If you went to SHAKEY'S before, or maybe if you frequent SHAKEY'S, you see these people naka-red, naka-polo, na red. Ang uniform kasi ng mga staff namin, di ba parang orange? Those in red are actually the SEALs. They are what we call the head of the front of house. So this is a specialized training for them. Actually, yung mga, hindi to basta-basta lang, you have to apply. If you want to become a SEAL member, you have to apply. And you will undergo what we call the panel interview. Okay? At may mapagawa sa'yo na out of this world. Maybe. Okay? And then the PQC or the Product Quality Controller. So lahat ng products na ilalabas sa dining or sa delivery or sa carry out, dumadaan sa tinatawag na quality seal ng PQC. Pag meron kayong complaint sa product, dahil hindi quality, ang PQC ang accountable. And most likely, that PQC will pay for the product. Kapag ganun produkto mo, the PQC will be accountable for that. And the RMC, or what we call the Restaurant Marketing Coordinator, ito na HR sa mga parties. Management Development Program, so we have MDP1, MDP2, MDP3. Ang lahat ng new entry position, or I would say newly hired management staff, they undergo MDP1. MDP1 contains time management, floor control, basic supervisory skills, handling employee discipline. But of course, these are all management functions. Prior to that, they have to undergo all the stations training, and they have to pass all those stations, MDP2 and MDP3. And then we have also the executive development for us, Mancom, project management, COBE courses, like we have the leadership greatness course, we have the 7 habits, etc. etc. Okay, so ito lang yung iba sa mga training programs namin for staff. And then for supervisors and managers, mga pictures lang yan. Executive, we have the Good to Great workshop and the leadership greatness. How do we keep great people? Okay. Ito yung challenge sa OD namin. Kasi if you notice, di ba ang HR, tatlo lang naman ang major na function ng HR. Una, yung recruitment, which is very, very critical. Second to recruitment is training, which is also very critical. And the last is the retention. Ang trabaho ng OD ay retention. Okay? Anong OD rito? OD? Walang OD major?
Sure lahat.
Yan yung trabaho nyo, retention eh. Gagawa kayo ng program on how are you going to cut attrition. Kasi, lalo na ngayon, I have to tell you honestly that ang taas ng attrition rate ng mga BPOs and call centers. Yung call centers. Yung call centers kasi, ang kanilang attrition rate is more than 20%. Umabot sila ng 30%. After 6 months, transfer, lipat, you know. Okay? We're so very lucky why people are so engaged in Shakey's that our attrition rate across all positions is at 10%, not more than 10% actually. And most of the most of the resignations are actually migration, ang reason. We're going to abroad because of the petition of the parents, or maybe there was an offer in Canada or in Australia or in the US. So most of the bulk of our attrition at 10% is actually migration. There's none actually leaving the organization and then transfer to another brand, no? To another company within the Philippines. Malabo. Unless na may kaso sila. Okay, sa amin, so yun, lilipat sila sa ibang kumpanya. Okay, so we do our best to empower our people, unleash their talents. Kami kasi, we want our people to decide and take responsibility and accountability for the decision. However, kung decision is something that would make the brand fly, there's also a corresponding incentive. Medyo sagana kami sa incentive sa Shakey's. So aside from the basic, aside from the service charge, we have for the operations people, we have the quarterly incentive bonus. For CSO, for us in the CSO, we call our head office the CSO or the corporate support office. Twice a year incentive naman yun. So in essence, umabot kami ng 15 month sa incentive. Encourage open communication. Have objective performance appraisals. Very objective. Totoo lang. Very objective ang aming performance appraisal. It has 3 components. The results area, which is based on the WIGs or the widely important goals. Ito yung mga project at ano yung naging result ng project. The second is what we call the technical or managerial skills. And the third is the personal competencies, which is based on our 8 core values, the manifestation of our core values. Kung merong complaint sa'yo, that's something na bawas sa points mo sa PA. So lahat din ng complaints ng internal guests namin, as far as CS is concerned, documented because that is something that would affect the PA also. Meron lang tinatawag na, ang tawag natin dyan, parang level lang up to how many complaints lang dapat ang nare-receive mo. Pagka naka-receive ka ng more than that tolerable number of complaints, that would affect also your rating. So may mga corresponding weight kasi. Adopt performance-based compensation. So we have a union, by the way. Ang Shakey's ay may union. Pero, dito kayo maniniwala, ang union namin, yung kanilang merit increase is based on performance. So it's a performance-based merit increase. It's not the usual thing na across the board increase, fixed. So regardless of performance, sa amin hindi. It's based on the performance. So kung excellent ka, mas mataas ang increase mo. Union ito ha. And then, instill culture of excellence, the wow culture. Provide rewards and recognition. And be like a family. In fact, we are really a family. Even the owners, the Prietos, they are so very close to us. Hindi sila yung mga tipong hindi mo sa pwedeng kilala. Kaya lang kasi akong ganun na organization eh. Ng mga owners, you cannot watch them, or you cannot, look at them with your eyes. Hindi pwede. At hindi mo sila pwedeng sabayan sa elevator. Pag pumasok sila, kinakailan lumabas ka. Sabi gusto nyo malaman pa saan yun? Kalaban namin niya siya. Hindi nga sabihin pa nga, basta kalaban namin. Wala ko sinabi ha. Work hard, play hard, have fun. Okay. Ito yun, no? So, our office is called Corporate Support Office. Kung nasanay tayo sa tinatawag na head office, ours is not head office. We call it Corporate Support Office. So, ang mindset na when you get inside that office, you are a member of the support team. You are not the head. Kasi di ba ang head office is the office of the head. Sabi nila, the head of finance, the head of HR, no. That's the office of the corporate support. At sino yung support namin?
Save me number.
Operations. Why?
Save
Because
me number.
operations
Save me
people,
number.
they're the ones bringing in money. They're the sales people. Sila yung nagbibenta sa inyo. Yun yung hold up sa inyo pag kumakain kayo sa Shakey's. Lahat na lang isasuggest sa inyo hanggang sa wala na kayo matirang pera. Oo, yung pambayad na sa parking iiwanan nila sa inyo. So sila yung aming sales people. And then, open communication lines. Maniwala kayo din office namin. Sorry. Okay, so open communication lines, open door policy, we have the store visits, kamustahan. We have email access to all our employees. Annual managers forum. Sa bagay, sa akin, no, sa Lasal naman, bawat isa sa inyo may email address, diba? So hindi namin dapat pagmalaki pala yan. Kasi namimigay na. Exit interviews, lahat na nagre-resign at lahat ng nag-terminate, hindi basta-basta magbigyan ng clearance na hindi dumadaan sa aming OD for the exit interview. So this is our office. It's an open door, wala nga door eh. Okay? Puro lang yan, cubicles. So ang napansin nyo yung first na cubicle dyan, sa right side, that's the office of our chairman of the board. Then next to that is the office of our COO. Cubicle ng aming COO. So wala rin kaming, hindi uso sa amin yung appointment with the secretary before you can go to them. Any time of the day, if you wanted to go to the office of the chairman, basta nandyan lang siya, you can go to him directly.